Here is the new governor of the state of Rio de Janeiro, at the helm of a police operation against drug traffickers.
The operation begins today. The chaos is over. We will put this house in order.
Wilson Witzel won his election by promising a fierce fight against organized crime. He then proposed using snipers to shoot down criminal offenders carrying rifles.
O recado está dado.
The message is clear. Do not fight the police. If you do, there are only two possibilities: prison or death.
Ou será morto.
The local opposition has written to the UN to denounce what it describes as genocidal policies, but it hasn't shaken Witzel.
In any court in the world, including at the United Nations, we can demonstrate that we are acting according to democratic requirements.
Os nossos mortos têm voz! Pare de nos matar!
On Ipanema Beach, hundreds of people denounce police aggression against young, black, and poor residents of Rio's favelas.
My name is Bruna. I am the voice of Marcus Vinicius, the 14-year-old who was shot in the back by armed state officials.
Bruna's son was killed a little over a year ago during a police operation in the Maré favela. He was shot in the back while on his way to school, wearing a school uniform. 14 months later, the investigation of the death is still unfinished.
Out with the governor! Do not aim at people's heads. You cannot do that. Stop killing us.
This year, Bruna's daughter found herself under fire from another police operation in which snipers fired down from helicopters. The little girl took refuge in a medical center.
It's cowardly to use snipers because the police already know how to shoot. I will not stay quiet. The state killed my son, and I won't allow them to bring me back my daughter's body, the only child I have left, her t-shirt blood-stained like they did with her brother.
Bruna counts on the support of Renata Souza, a leftist state congresswoman born in the same favela. In May, Souza petitioned to the UN and the Organization of American States to try to end this policy. As retaliation, the governor's party started a process to revoke her mandate.
We need the state of Rio and the federal government to take responsibility and create mechanisms to reduce the number of homicides, not increase it by shooting at us from helicopters.
The governor says that during the first 6 months of 2019, the number of violent deaths in Rio de Janeiro dropped 23% from the same period the year before. But there's also been a record increase in the number of people killed by police. At least 881, 15% more than in 2018. In the favela of Manguinhos, locals say sniper fire has killed at least 6 people. Residents say that the shots came from a police tower. This woman, who is afraid to show her face, says she witnessed an execution.
I was showering when I heard the first shot. My daughter was downstairs. I asked her what happened. She said they shot a young man. Then we heard another shot. When I looked out the window, they were dragging his body to get medical attention, but it was too late. He was already dead.
Maria, who testified to the police, is the only resident of the favela who was open to speaking with us. She is certain that the shot came from snipers.
There was no exchange of fire, no police operation, nothing. Just one fatal shot.
The police filed 2 reports in which they denied being behind the shooting. We met with a representative of the Rio de Janeiro Public Defender's Office, which provides legal assistance to Rio's poorest. He opposes the current policy.
Snipers cannot shoot people for carrying weapons. They should only be missioned in extreme cases, such as to address kidnappings or hostage situations, only in very rare situations, when someone's life is at threat.
In the meantime, sniper operations are becoming more frequent. Around the Maré favela, where 140,000 people live, 21 police operations between January and June killed 15 people. In at least 8 instances, officers fired from helicopters.
Deadly violence is already a serious problem in Brazil. If we fail to reverse this trend, genocidal policies towards black young people living in favelas will get worse. It's actually already affecting those living in the city's suburban areas.
These shots from the sky affect the lives of thousands of people on Rio de Janeiro's outskirts. Every year, 1 in 3 public schools is forced to temporarily suspend classes because of shootings.